Hello everyone, what's up? How are you doing? We got another Wi-Fi battle in the black and white 2 because it's fun and I enjoy it. We got a UU battle because I think UU is the best tier. Just me, but I don't know. I think it's the most balanced. So we got a UU battle, like I said. Opponent is MoopsiePook. I think I'm saying that right. He has a YouTube channel. His link will be in the description, I think, if I actually remember. Hopefully I do. But, yeah, so got a UU battle. I'm just using some random pokes here, and in retrospect, I realized that this team is like extremely fighting weak. Like this, if he had had a Heracross, like a scarfed Heracross, probably could have destroyed me. But I mean, because oh man, it would have been bad. So thankfully, he did not have any fighting types. That would have spelled disaster. But I don't really make teams, so I guess that's kind of what happens sometimes. You just have a massive type weakness, and you just don't even realize it until like after the battle, which kind of was what happened here. But it ends up working out in my favor because he doesn't have any fighting types. But I'm looking at his team, and I'm thinking that a Zelf can lead off well against virtually all of his pokes because I have the dual screen, so I can always set up a reflector light screen depending on what he leads out with. And also, I have a free switch into Steelix or Empoleon, depending on what he goes into, because those things are pretty wally and can take hits generally extremely well, actually. So I'm thinking Zelf can lead off, try and get up some screens, and I can go from there. So let's get the battle underway. So my opponent decides to lead off with a Kingdra because I assume he's probably going to want to set up a Rain Dance or just go for the early Dragon Dance. Either way, I know Taunt will be able to stop him very, very nicely. And he does decide to go for the Rain Dance there, so that is not going to work out in him. Now I'm going to go for the Reflect, thinking he might have the Dragon Dance, Rain Dance, Dragon Dance. I don't know, I've never really seen it before, but thinking maybe it will happen. He goes for the Hydro Pump. And it doesn't even 2-hit KO me, so I know I'm able to set up a light screen and then take whatever hit he has to throw at me next. He decides to go for a Draco Meteor, thinking that, you know, with the little bit extra damage boost from that, he'd be able to take me out. And I'm going to go for the Taunt again, because my Taunt wears off, and I'm thinking he's probably going to want to go for the Rain Dance again, which is exactly what happens. And now I'm going to switch out into my Empoleon, because Empoleon is an absolutely massive special wall with like so many resistances, it's crazy. So I know I can take any hit he has to throw at me, but he actually switches out into his Honchkrow, and I'm just gonna go for the Ice Beam here because I know if he wants to set up a substitute, then obviously that would break the sub, and if he wants to go for like a Swords Dance or whatever that thing does, then Ice Beam would do a pretty significant chunk to it. So I'm just gonna go for Ice Beam, and I actually hit the Rose Raid on the switch. Now I know with the light screen up, and also the fact that I'm especially bulky, and also the fact that Empoleon is not even super effective. It doesn't take super effective damage from Leaf Storm thanks to the Steel typing. I can go for the second Ice Beam, take him out. Now he's going to Kingdra, and I believe here I'm going to go for the Toxic because I just want to wear this thing down. I know that I can wall this thing for all eternity because Hydro Pump is going to be doing nothing, Draco Meteor is going to be doing nothing, and Ice Beam is going to be doing absolutely nothing. So I'm going to go for a Toxic, misses the first time, I'm going to go for a second Toxic, he switches out into his Mismagius to take the Toxic. And I believe here I'm just going to go for the Scald just to try and get a little bit of... No, sorry. Man, I'm dumb. I really should preview these battles beforehand. God. No, I'm going to go for the Roar here because I'm thinking he might want a Nasty Plot and or Substitute. But he actually shows me he has the Confuse Ray, which makes me think he maybe is a little more bulky. Maybe a defensive set. Not quite sure yet. But I'm going to Roar him out and do his PZ. And I don't want to be taking a Hidden Power Fighting just yet, so I'm going to go into my Venomoth, predicting the Hidden Power Fighting. He actually goes for the Nasty Plot, a little bit dangerous, but I do have the Sleep Powder on my Venomoth, so I know I can go for the Sleep Powder, and thankfully it doesn't miss. That would have been pretty bad if it missed, but now I'm going to take this opportunity to set up a Quiver Dance, because Quiver Dance is an absolutely amazing move. For those of you who don't know, it raises special attack, special defense, and speed. That is freaking amazing, but he actually gets the second turn Wake. Extremely unfortunate, because I was actually going to Baton Pass, I believe. No, I wasn't going to Baton Pass. I actually went for the, no, I don't even know what I'm thinking. I just went for one Quiver Dance, and I was actually hoping I could Baton Pass that, freaking boost into my Empoleon, because I realized Empoleon can wall most of his team. And I'm going to go for the Sleep Powder there, thinking, because I actually lived his Tri-Attack surprisingly, and I went for the Sleep Powder thinking I could sleep him again and then set up another Quiver Dance, but he actually just freaking misses the Sleep Dance, or fucking, oh my god, I'm just doing terrible. Oh my god. You know, normally I would just start this battle over, but screw it, I'm just gonna keep on going. So, anyways, shenanigans happened and my Venomoth died. Now I'm gonna go into Houndoom, go for the Overheat because I am Scarfed, thinking I can kill him. with the overheat. He actually predicts my Sucker Punch, I am guessing, and goes for the Nasty Plot again. It doesn't work out for him because I'm able to finish him off with 2 overheats, and that's one of his biggest threats because a +4 PZ hits like a freaking tank. Now he's going to Kingdra. I'm locked into -4 outheat or overheat, so I'm gonna obviously want to switch out. I'm gonna go into my Azelf, just maybe thinking I can maybe get a light screen up before I die, but it doesn't end up happening. So now I get to go into my Empoleon, the freaking wall of the match. I gotta admit, Empoleon did a lot of walling this time. It was impressive. It was impressive. So I'm gonna go for the Toxic here, just so I can get a little bit of residual damage on him. And I know that he can't touch me with any of his moves, so I feel pretty safe staying in here. And I don't know why he is staying in here. To be honest, he should probably switch out because, I mean, he's not doing any damage to me. Look at that. That was a crit, and it didn't even do... It did like 25% and it was a crit. That's ridiculous. God, Empoleon, you're amazing. I love Empoleon. Definitely like my favorite. Well, actually no, Ape is my favorite Gen 4 starter. But Empoleon's definitely my favorite water starter, I'd have to say. It's pretty fucking awesome. But I'm just gonna start firing off some Ice Beams here just to slowly wear him down. I'm not going for the Scald because obviously Ice Beam has that freaking neutral damage while Scald would be resisted. So, I don't know why he's staying in here, to be honest. It really doesn't make any sense. All I'm doing is gaining HP back, and all he's doing is letting his Kingdra die. I don't really understand why he is staying in, but whatever. He decides to stay in. His choice, I guess. I guess he didn't really want anything to take a Scald / Ice Beam from this thing. I'm not really sure, but anyways, he can go to his freaking Wall Mages here. Get the Confuse Ray. And I'm thinking that this thing probably can't do anything to me because it looks fairly defensive, therefore probably not going to have the hidden power fighting, and that would be really the only move Mismagius can hit me with, unless of course he carries the Thunderbolt. If Mismagius even gets that, I'm not sure, but he shows me here he has the Psychic, so I'm thinking he probably doesn't have any moves to hit me, so I'm just going to stay in here and go for the Scald, but I hit myself. Really fucking annoying, but you know, it's alright. Because I know he's not doing anything to me, so I'm just going to stay in. He goes for the Power Gem. I don't know what he's doing at this point. I mean, he's not doing anything to me. I don't even know why he's staying in. But I hit myself again, which is, like, freaking annoying as shit. Like, why do I hit myself so much? It's really annoying. It's like, Confusion is, like, the most annoying, like, status / effect there is in the game. Because, like, it makes you hit yourself. It's so annoying. Oh man, I hate it, but finally, I actually don't hit myself, and I get the Scald off, and with the Scald and the Toxic damage, I'm able to take that Mismagius out. Not like it was doing much, but he's going to go into his Honchkrow now. Probably should have done this a long time ago, but I guess he didn't want to get burned by Scald, so I don't really know. But anyways, I'm going to Steelix, because I know Steelix is a freaking physical wall of the ages, and can take Brave Birds all day. And that's exactly what happens there. Now, I am just going to go for the Stealth Rocks here because I know both of his remaining Pokemon, Victini and Honchkrow, do not like Stealth Rocks, obviously doing 1/3 damage each time they switch in. He switches out into his Victini here, and now he's going to go for the V-Create here, and because he goes for V-Create, I'm thinking he's probably a Banded set, because generally the Banded sets run V-Create, and also I'm not seeing any Life Orb type thing, so I'm just going to go straight for the Earthquake here, just to get some damage off on him. And now he actually surprises me here by showing me that he carries the Overheat. Now, why he didn't go for Overheat the first time, I assume, is because he predicted me, or not predicted me, but knew that the Sturdy wouldn't, or would allow me to live, therefore just V-Create to break my Sturdy, and then Overheat. He probably should have gone for a different move to break my Sturdy, and then gone for Overheat, because obviously now he's at -1 speed. Not like it really would have mattered, because Houndoom would have outsped regardless, but I'm going to go out into Houndoom, just fire off a Dark Pulse. It's Scarfed, Stab, and, you know, pretty good special attack, so now he's going to go to his final remaining Pokemon, and I'm just going to fire off Dark Pulse, trying to get a decent amount, knowing that, you know, it'll probably be a 2-hit KO, because Honchkrow doesn't have the best defenses, but I actually get the flinch, which is kind of an insult to injury, just rubbing salt in the wound. So, I don't know, it happens, but whatever. I'm able to take him out with the second Dark Pulse, and that is the match. So, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed this pretty, I don't know, pretty fast, I guess. Not a too long of a battle. Pretty quick and easy UU battle. And, yeah, check out his channel. Link will be in the description, hopefully, if I remember. And, yeah, that's it. So, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and have a great day. Bye.